What'd you think about the tour?
It was awesome. It was lots of fun.
All
We had
right.
a great time. It was a lot of fun. Definitely worth doing.
Come check it out.
What'd you think of your guide?
He was great.
Yeah, that was great. It was funny and entertaining.
What's your favorite story?
I like the one about
The little doll was,
Yeah.
that's kind of creepy.
Yeah, Robert's a good one. He's the favorite of everybody. Good
yeah,
stuff.
that's a cool story.
So you recommend it to your friends then, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Definitely worth doing.
All right. All right, thanks guys. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Did you have a good time?
It was a good time.
What was your favorite story?
My favorite story would probably have to be of the doll back at the house.
Doll, yeah.
The kids at the Club Chameleon, that was interesting as well. But the doll is definitely the longest story and the best story.
So what'd you think of Jay? You can tell me he's not listening anymore.
Jay was great.
All right.
Jay was great. Jay was great.
All right.
The locals definitely like to heckle you guys down here, that's for sure.
Yeah, we get a lot of that. All right, so you recommend it to your friends then, right?
Oh, hands down recommendation. Yeah, absolutely do it again.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
That kind of car is watching me over there. We were at the Club Chameleon and we went up against the door and we knocked and I heard singing and my friend over here, he heard a knock back to him and we were spooked out. So we know there's definitely something in there.
So is it a good tour?
Definitely.
All right.
We're completely sure that there's something in that building and it was worth every penny. The tour was great.
You gonna go see Robert tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so, if I have time.
What's your name?
Steve,
All right, where you from?
Greenville, South Carolina.
Oh, you got some ghosts in South Carolina, man.
Oh yeah, down in Charleston.
How'd you like the tour?
It was great. We did the tour down in St. Augustine probably about 5 years ago, and this one blew that away. It was great.
What do you think of your tour guide there, Nick?
That's the best guide I've ever had on a ghost tour.
So all in all, you'd recommend it then?
Absolutely. Anybody and everybody that wants to go on a ghost tour needs to come here.
Thank you very much.
What do you want me to say? Just talk?
How'd you like the tour?
Okay, I really liked the tour. It's actually my second time on the tour. I came about 4 years ago. This is my second time on the tour, and it's always entertaining because you get to see people react to the stories. I think the best story is the church that burnt down with children in it, which isn't a pleasant story, but it's very interesting because very often people are asking if the lantern that they're carrying has kerosene in it, and it doesn't. And I've experienced that on both tours, and people very often say they're hot, they're cold, some people smell candy, and it's happened on both tours, so it's not the guides making it up, it really is true. Some of the stories are a little more morbid, but a lot of the ghost stories really freak people out, and it's funny because as we're passing around photos on the tour, people freak out because people are tapping them and they really get into it. So I think you're either a believer or not, but in any case, it's entertaining.
What'd you think of your tour guide, Nick?
Oh, I think Nick did a really good job. He's very entertaining. We did have to yell "You're doomed" a lot because people were driving by making fun of us. So he was very entertaining, very funny. I think he told the stories very well. Nick knows what he's talking about, and he has some of his own experiences, so you'll learn from that as well. I think it's always good when you have a tour guide who has been in some of the buildings he's talking about and has learned about some of the stories that he's talking about, rather than just reciting a script.
So all in all, recommend it?
All in all, recommend it. You won't be disappointed. It's very entertaining and a good start to the night in Key West before you go out and hit the town.